Hi, loves. I hope you're ready for tonight's tale, because, wow, have I got a wild one for you. Imagine, if you will, a crimson velvet curtain opening to the kind of night usually found only in your deepest daydreams, or should I say, naughtiest nightmares. Intrigued? Oh, you should be. Let me introduce you to tonight's protagonist, Sasha. She describes herself as ordinarily adventurous, but tonight takes adventurous to an entirely new level. It all began on a Friday evening at a speakeasy-style lounge hidden behind a laundromat. Yes, you heard that right. Mere feet away from churning socks and tumbling towels was a secret world of dark corners, jazz melodies, and the kind of cocktails you only imagine in vintage films. Can we just pause to appreciate how Sasha stumbled upon such a place? She followed a cryptic Instagram post tagged #VelvetSecrets. Talk about a breadcrumb trail of mystery. Entering the dim room scented with sandalwood and orange bitters, she found herself drawn to a side of the bar that had a very unique feature, an actual stage with a thick velvet curtain drawn tight, obscuring whatever, or whoever, was behind it. Regular bar chatter filled the air, but each whispered conversation seemed riddled with speculation about when the show would start. Sasha was intrigued and, honestly, starting to feel just a bit nervous. And let's get real. Nervous excitement is like alchemy. It's intoxicating, right? As the clock struck midnight, the curtain began to part. Slowly, deliberately. And I need you to picture this in slow motion because, well, that's how Sasha swore it felt. A wash of red light bathed the stage, and out stepped a man dressed in all black. His attire was elegant yet casual. Think three-piece suit but no tie. Sleeves rolled up just slightly. His presence was magnetic, the kind of charismatic tension you could practically feel prickle at your skin. But wait for it. It gets better. This man, let's call him Adrian, instantly locked eyes with Sasha, like the universe had hit pause for just a moment, allowing time to decide whether or not she would embrace what was about to unfold. And oh, embrace it she did. Adrian introduced himself, not verbally, but with a gesture, a slow, inviting motion with his index finger, signaling her to join him beyond that velvet curtain. Cue butterflies? More like an entire zoo stampede. Friends, let's pause right here. Would you have gone behind that curtain? Imagine a room of strangers simultaneously envying and cheering your audacity as you step toward the unknown. Sasha had always called herself cautious, but let's just say tonight, she left caution folded neatly in her vintage clutch. What happened next was, in her words, nothing short of transformative. The hidden space beyond the curtain was not a traditional stage, not at all. It was an intimate, luxurious lounge, swirling with burgundy tones, low futons, and tinkling champagne glasses. Every element here radiated sensual energy, from the strategically dim lighting to the curated playlists of soft, sultry beats. Adrian smiled at Sasha, offering her a glass of wine before casually asking, "Do you believe in serendipity?" How do you even respond to a question like that when he's standing there, spellbinding as though he walked out of a fantasy novel? Sasha stammered something about believing in opportunities you don't expect. And boy, was she about to live out her words. Adrian introduced her to sensory games. A little of this, a touch of that, all designed to heighten connection and bring presence to the room. There were whispers from other couples scattered across the lounge, fragments of stories unfolding, uninhibited by convention. One exercise involved blindfolding Sasha with, you guessed it, strips of velvet. She was guided into conversations and interactions based purely on voice and touch. I'll let you fill in the blanks about how electric that setting must have felt. But here's the kicker. Adrian wasn't just anyone. He was the lounge's enigmatic host, a man known only by rumors, someone revered for creating evenings like no other. And my loves, when people say it's about the journey, not the destination, this is what they mean. Sasha described Adrian not as the one who got away, but as the one who left me wanting more. A hint, a snapshot, a velvet-tinged memory she'd revisit in every quiet, wistful moment thereafter. Now, before your minds race too far ahead, let me tell you what happened when Sasha left. Spoiler alert, she never forgot that night. Not the way his voice dipped low when he said her name, nor the way he seemed to see every facet of her she doubted could shine, but perhaps the most magical thing. Adrian left her with this cryptic note. Some curtains are meant to stay open. Ooh, the intrigue. All right, my curious, adventurous friends, what would you make of a night like that? Have you ever stumbled upon velvet curtains or people that pulled you out of your ordinary life, even for a moment? Let me know, and don't forget, your stories, real or purely imagined, might just become the next tale I tell. Until then, keep chasing that spark. And remember, whatever's behind your next curtain, step through with your head high and your heart open. You never know what you'll find. Bye for now, loves.